What is a chiasmus, or what is sometimes called a chiasm? A chiasm comes from the Greek letter chi, where the word, and I'm taking this quote here from James Smith, he says the word chiasm comes from the name of the Greek letter chi, which looks like the English letter X. An outline of a verse, a paragraph, or even a book which conforms to such a shape is called chiastic. In its simplest form, the chiastic outline could be diagrammed A, B, C, B, A, meaning that the first and fifth verses were parallel in thought, as well as the second and fourth. I'll give some examples of this. First, if we see the Greek letter chi, it just simply looks like the English letter X. If you were to remove the right portion of the Greek letter chi, you would just be left with what looks like an arrow pointing to the right. Now, the way the author or speaker would craft a sentence would be to drive a point, the center point of the sentence, such that he would structure it as A, B, C, B prime, A prime, where A and A prime would agree in thought, B and B prime would agree in thought, and C would be the emphasized point in the sentence. You sometimes see it this way too, where you have A, B, C, C prime, B prime, A prime, and I'll show you an example of that. In Matthew 6:24, Jesus said, "No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money." Now, C and C prime are the central point of what Jesus is getting at. It's talking about love and devotion. But if you look at A and A prime, A is no one can serve two masters. A prime, you cannot serve God and money. B is for either he will hate the one, B prime, and despise the other. And again, you see how those thoughts agree with each other. And then C and C prime also agree with each other, and they become the central or driving point that the author or speaker is trying to drive at in what they're communicating.